Halo teman-teman, apa kabar? Semoga semuanya dalam keadaan sehat ya. Salam penuh kasih sayang dari saya untuk teman-teman semua. Berjumpa lagi dengan saya Iin Handayani. Dan kali ini saya ada special guest lagi, yaitu anak saya Topas. Nah, Topas itu sedang ulang tahun ini ya. Jadi ulang tahun yang ke berapa nak?
27.
27, jadi tidak terasa. Jadi dulu 27 tahun yang lalu nggak terasa saya itu melahirkan Topas ya di tengah malam. Dan apa namanya, tapi suasananya bagus karena pas musim summer ya di bulan Mei itu, dan semester sudah berakhir. Jadi waktu itu saya masih kuliah S3 dan lahirlah anak saya Topas. Nah, sekali ini sekalian berlebaran saya visit Topas untuk merayakan ulang tahunnya. Nah, sambil ngobrol-ngobrol ya supaya teman-teman kenal dengan anak saya. Nah, menurut Topas, apa ulang tahun itu, maksudnya ulang tahun di Amerika itu adalah sesuatu yang a big deal atau biasa aja?
I think it depends on the person. I mean, I have friends who are like, when it's their birthday, they want to celebrate the whole week or the whole month kind of thing. I'm not really that type of person.
Oh,
So,
okay.
but I think it just depends on the person. I think that's anywhere though.
Terus kalau pas ulang tahun itu Topas itu pinginnya ngapain? Pengennya ngapain?
Just eat some good food and honestly just relax maybe. Yeah, I'm not a big celebrate kind of person like I was when I was younger. Like I want to go out and do a bunch of stuff with my friends. Now it's kind of like I kind of just want to have some good dinner and hang out maybe with a couple of people and then just relax at my own time.
Oh, oke. Kira-kira kalau Topas spend time dengan mama pas hari ulang tahun itu, Topas pinginnya ngapain dengan mama?
Well, I think we should just, like I said, maybe just go out to eat and then just talk, ngobrol, and just reminisce, right? Talk about kenang-kenangan from maybe like when we were in Indonesia or whatever it may be, and just I think that's kind of the kind of good celebration for me. Would just be to just kind of have a good time and
You're right,
talk.
ya. Terus kira-kira masih ada nggak kenangan Topas merayakan hari ulang tahun di Indonesia? Mungkin Topas entah TK atau SD ya itu kalau masih ada yang teringat, atau mungkin dari lihat album foto atau apa, ada nggak yang kira-kira masih teringat?
I think I remember going to I know we invited a lot of my friends to the house. We had cake.
Yeah.
And this was, I think,
Terus
in
Topas
elementary
pakai
school.
kostum ya.
And then we
Okay.
went to the
Taman remaja.
Remaja,
Oh,
that one
yeah,
to just
yeah.
like hang out. And then,
yeah.
So I think that was the party that I really remember from there. But I was still a kid, so.
Ya, apa juga remember bukan pesta ya, merayakan hari ulang tahun di SD, karena di Indonesia tuh umum ya kalau misalnya hari ulang tahun itu pas hari belum libur semesteran, terus kita orang tuanya tuh datang ke kelas terus merayakan.
I think you did that in TK. I remember.
TK ya.
Yeah.
Oke.
Yeah, so that was nice. I like that.
Terus di saat hari ulang tahun yang sekarang ini, apakah Topas itu merasakan kebahagiaan yang istilahnya tuh yang membuat Topas itu merasa tentram, itu sudah merasakan seperti itu belum?
I think so, yeah. Like I think more for me is just like I said, as long as I can take the day off to relax and just do what I want to do, whether it can be just watch a movie or take a nap, whatever it may be. I think that's kind of what I'm looking for. And I'm grateful that I'm working for a company that lets me take a day off for my birthday, which is really nice. So
That's nice.
yeah, like it's,
yes.
So
Not
it's
all
kinda,
company like
right.
that.
So I think I'm really fortunate in that I can just kind of relax that day. Don't have to do anything, and since it's close to the weekend, I just kind of take
Good.
it.
Terus harapan Topas ke depannya tuh gimana ya? Ini kan 27 tahun ya sekarang ya. Jadi harapan ke depannya tuh Topas pinginnya apa? Have you got your dream job? Have you got your dream work? Or something apa ya istilahnya tuh, kedepannya tuh ada sesuatu yang ingin dicapai atau ada sesuatu yang ingin dilakukan. Misalnya Topas tuh pernah cerita tentang aku memang sekarang tuh aku kerja untuk diriku sendiri, tapi in the future Topas pingin kayak lebih apa ya, helping people, something like that you talk to me.
And I mean, like, that's always,
can you explain more, because I like to know more, so if there's anything I can join, that would be good.
Well, I'm happy with where I am right now. I have a great career at the moment with the company that I'm with.
Alhamdulillah.
And eventually, of course, like, and that's, it doesn't necessarily have to be with the job or anything, but eventually I would love to do something that impacts more people directly, I guess, similar to, like, how you can impact your students' lives, right? But I mean, I do the same thing with my company now. It's just not as direct, which is fine.
And you're still young, okay?
And I'm not like, I feel like I'm in a good place in my life right now, and I'm very happy with where I'm at, and I'm very grateful with all the opportunities that I've had so far to do this. And I mean, in the future, I'm always the type of person that, if I'm not happy about something, then I'll do something to change it. But I'm not really a big plan. I have to be at a certain point by this, like, by a certain age. I'm not really that kind of person.
Okay.
I'm always just kind of, okay, well, I'm going to do this, and then if I stop liking it at some point, then I'll look for something else. But I love what I do now, and that's kind of where so I don't, like, I don't know if I can say the same thing, 3 years from now or something like that, but if I still love it then I'll still be here probably.
Topas masih ingat nggak teman-teman dulu waktu masih SD misalnya gitu? Masih ada yang ingat nggak?
So. I mean, there's a couple of people that I still remember for sure.
Okay. Nah, kalau misalnya nih teman-teman Topas yang waktu SD itu menonton videonya, menonton channelnya Mama, kira-kira Topas ada pesan-pesan atau ya apalah yang ingin diutarakan, karena kan walaupun ada Facebook, ada Twitter, ada Instagram, sometimes young people do not have time to, karena ya ngobrol-ngobrol itu kan nggak punya waktu. Nah, kira-kira ada nggak yang ingin dibagi atau ingin gitulah.
I will say, just I hope that you guys are all doing well and are really happy with your lives. And if I ever did something to you guys that made you guys mad, I'm really sorry. I hope you guys let it go. Honestly, I don't know. That's a really good question. I don't know what everybody's situation is, but if they are unhappy in whatever it is they're doing, I hope they have the opportunity to change it. And sometimes taking a leap of faith is not a bad thing. I would say that. I was stuck in a job before that where I just don't feel like I could go anywhere, and I was thankful to have you as support and Kimberly as support and everybody to just kind of like, hey, make a change, and I did, and I'm much happier now. So I hope everybody has that kind of support as well, and if not, then if this is the word that they need to just take that leap of faith to hopefully make you happier, I say take it.
Oke. Nah, Topas selain teman-teman Topas tuh kan banyak juga punya cousins ya, sepupu, saudara sepupu ya. Jadi kalau untuk Mama ya nieces and nephew ya, ponakan untuk Mama. Tapi untuk Topas tuh cousins yang cousinnya itu sekarang masih high school, masih ada yang kuliah ya. Jadi belum belum bekerja ya, belum ada di dunia pekerjaan seperti Topas ya, kan sudah berkarir ya. Nah, kira-kira ada pesan-pesan khusus untuk mereka yang sedang mencari ilmu di bangku sekolah atau di bangku kuliah, karena dunia pekerjaan itu kan berbeda ya dengan dunia sekolah dan kuliah. Dan kalau Mama itu generasi Mama itu kan udah generasi baby boomer ya, jadi udah beda. Topas kan generasinya tuh maaf, in between milenial dan generasi Z ya. Dan sekarang ini anak-anak yang high school atau yang kuliah itu kan generasi Z. Nah, kira-kira ada pesan-pesan yang bisa membantu mereka untuk maju terus pantang mundur. Kira-kira apa ya?
I mean, I remember in college, there's always gonna be some distraction to take you off of your studies, and well, I will say, I think studying is important, and it's good for you to focus on your academics and things like that so that you can be successful in the future. But I think it's important also for young people to take the time to really explore their like social skills, I guess, if you will. So I think making connections and making a lot of friends during your college career, in a sense, is very, very important. So
Open up.
yeah, exactly. Like you don't like don't be that person that just goes to college and then goes back home and just studies all the time. Like, you know, hang out with new friends, meet new people, join a bunch of groups that you think you might be interested in. I mean, some of my best friends now that I'm in college are like people I would never have thought, you know, we click, but you know, these are the people that are going to be like in my wedding, right?
How about be flexible? Bagaimana menurut
I think
Topaz?
so. Yeah,
Karena
I think
kalau
that's
terlalu
for sure.
fleksibel kan juga nggak bagus ya. Terlalu fleksibel, tapi kalau terlalu apa ya, stern ya, terlalu ketat itu juga nggak bagus. Nah, itu gimana menurut Topaz selama
I think
ini?
it's just having a good balance of things, right? You know, if you're failing your classes, then maybe you should take a little time to study a little more rather than being super social. But if you're finding yourself that every weekend you don't really have any friends to hang out with, maybe it's time to maybe just kind of take a step back and start finding, you know, new people to hang out with or new places to explore, whatever it may be. So I think that's it's got to be a good balance of things, and you have to do that in the work world as well. You know, it's like you can be the person that just work all the time, goes home and just don't really do anything else with your life. I mean, I wouldn't be happy with that. So like I always, you know, I would try to find a hobby, find a group of friends to hang out with, so that, you know, after I get off work, I have something else to do and to look forward to.
Okay, so that's good. So, and then one more thing, do you remember waktu di Indonesia itu kan ada yang istilahnya namanya rubber time, you know, jamnya ngaret. Jadi kita misalnya janjian meeting jam 10, datangnya jam 10.30 atau jam 11, dan itu sangat common ya di Indonesia. Nah, sementara ketika kita pindah ke Amerika Serikat, kemudian sekarang kita berkarir, itu hal yang no. Nah, sekarang kira-kira sebagai anak muda nih Topaz, pesennya untuk para generasi muda nih di Indonesia ini bagaimana? Karena mama itu ya ketika ketika kita ke Indonesia misalnya, walaupun kita pertemuannya tuh profesional ya, jadi ketemu nih jam 12 siang, tapi kita harus maklum di Indonesia kita nggak bisa ketemu jam 12 exactly. Ya, nah kira-kira menurut Topaz untuk anak-anak muda ya, terutama kalau sekarang kan sudah globalisasi ya, jadi bisa aja anak muda itu tinggalnya di Indonesia tetapi work for kind of global company. Ya, itu gimana? Kira-kira Topaz punya pesan apa?
I would say try your best to be on time, if not early. Because for me, I always think of it as, you know, the more you are late, the more you're wasting the other person's time. And, you know, at least for me, time is very precious. It's something, you know, once it's gone, you can't get back, right? So if I think of it in that sense, like, well, I don't want someone to waste my time, so I don't want to waste another person's time. So I will try my best to either be early or at the very least be punctual.
Okay.
So I think that's important in the business world, and honestly, and just keeping a relationship all together. Like, I mean, not gonna lie, if I have a friend that I know who's always gonna be late, like, I'll just tell them to come meet me earlier so that he'll come on time. You know what I mean? It's like,
that's good
yeah,
point.
I was like, but you shouldn't need to do that.
Yeah, it's because we are adult, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're a professional adult, you shouldn't have to do that. Unless there's, of course, like an emergency or something, then that's fine. But like, if you're like that all the time,
that's
then
not
that's
good.
not,
Yeah, good. Okay, and then right now is not talking about generasi muda ya. Nah, para hadirin semua tentunya dimanapun berada, hubungan ibu dan anak atau anak dan ibu itu di mana-mana ada ya, baik itu di negara Indonesia dan negara lain. Nah, kira-kira menurut Topaz ya, sebaiknya hubungan ibu dan anak dan ibu itu bagaimana? Dan apakah kita ini menurut Topaz sudah ideal di mata Topaz gitu? Mama nggak terlalu kind of like helicopter mommy, you know, or kind of very strict or something that galak or loose, you know. Just tell me, so my audience out there, apa ya istilahnya tuh, bisa istilahnya melihat bagaimana kita yang sebetulnya. Okay.
Well, I guess it's also depending on each person's relationship is different with their mothers, right? And we can't really judge what they think
betul.
is ideal or not, like what we
Betul.
think is ideal. So, but for me personally, I think like what we have is great because, you know, we're close to each other. Like I feel like I can tell you anything. You usually tell me everything, and you know, you're one of my like confidants, if you will. Like you know everything about my life, and I like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I have to hide things from you. So we're both very honest with each other, and
Good.
you know, it's like talking to a friend also. But you know, I think, you know, you're still my mom, right? You're still gonna baby me no matter how old I get. Like I could be, you know, 60 years old. I'm sure you'll see me as a baby still, and it's fine. But you know, overall, as far as I think having an open communication, what we have is ideal for me. So I don't know, but there are other people out there that, you know, think that like, oh, my parents should only know certain sides of me, and that's okay too. You know, that not everybody has the same comfort level of like openness as me, for example. It's very different for everyone. So for me, I love what we have together.
Thank you.
And hopefully you like that too.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Did you remember when you were a teenager? You know, like middle school or a little bit high school. You know, we call in Indonesia ABG. You know, anak baru gede. Sometimes when you know, kind of young people like teenager is kind of, if the mom asks you something, hey nak, do you want to eat something? Whatever. You know, kind of that attitude.
Yeah.
Do you still remember that kind of thing?
I mean, yeah, of course. Like
Really?
we all went through that
Did
kind
you
of
feel
phase.
Did you feel jengkel to mama? You know,
No,
like
it's more of just like I want to do stuff
in your own.
Yeah, and I
okay.
don't want to. I want you to stop asking questions so much, that kind of thing. But,
And I'm asking you always like, mau
Yeah.
makan apa nak?
yeah,
Mau dimasakin apa
like you want to
nak?
feel like you're not a baby anymore, but at the same time, it's like, oh well, now at this point, I'm like, if she asks me what I want to eat, I'm like,
Yeah.
can you please cook blah 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 for me?
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
It's like something I don't have to cook or buy myself. I'm just,
But you know, mama itu dulu khawatir Topas itu nggak ngalamin teenager nak. Jadi teenagernya Topas itu telat, datangnya tuh waktu kuliah gitu.
maybe.
Jadi mama pikir kok ini nggak anu ya, maksudnya Topas badannya oke ya, normal ya, tapi
Sure.
kok nggak ada attitude teenager seperti yang dibilang di buku-buku itu. Tapi
I don't know.
it turned out good, so
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
good.
I'm sure I have
Iya.
bursts of it somewhere, and
Iya.
I know I'm still immature in the end, so
Iya.
it's fine.
Nah itu teman-teman tadi bincang-bincang kita dengan Topas yang sedang berulang tahun ya. Semoga bermanfaat untuk teman-teman di sana dan juga untuk ibu-ibu yang punya punya son. Mudah-mudahan kita bisa saling belajar begitu ya, karena ini adalah kesempatan saya untuk bisa berbincang-bincang Topas dan dibagi untuk teman-teman semua. Terima kasih ya teman-teman sudah mampir di video ini. Sampai bertemu lagi di video mendatang, dan ini selamat ulang tahun
Yo, thank you. I
selamat
love you too.
ulang tahun
Oh,
ya
yeah,
Nak, ya.
yeah, thanks, Mom.
Wish you the best
Yeah,
ya. Oke. Assalamualaikum, sampai berjumpa lagi, bye bye.